Black community on Saturday, taking the lives of 10 community members and injuring 3 others. As a city, we're sending our strength and support to the families and communities impacted by this act of terror. This racist violence is deeply traumatic for so many of us, with the pain caused by white supremacist violence all too familiar to the history of Black families and communities across this country. Hate violence has increased throughout the nation, including right here in New York City, where we have seen a dangerous uptick in hate crimes targeting our Asian, Jewish, LGBTQ, Sikh, Muslim, and other communities. We cannot let this hate take root and spread. As a council, we have called for deeper investments in community-based programs that prevent and respond to hate crimes. It is pivotal that our city budget invest the $5 million that the council has urged to address this rise in hate crimes. Social media companies have also a responsibility to prevent hate from being allowed to be disseminated on their platforms, and they should do more and be held accountable. Our country must also address the proliferation of guns that fuels the violence hurting our communities. Earlier this week, we lost 11-year-old Kiara Tay in the Bronx to a senseless shooting. Another child's life was cut short because someone decided to pick up a gun and inflict harm. 2 days ago, and yesterday actually, Councilmember Pierina Sanchez and her team had to take cover because another shooting rang out in her district right by her office, the second in 2 weeks. This violence, whether it's gun violence, hate violence, or other forms of harm, is a public health crisis that must be addressed. The council will do its part by supporting holistic solutions, those that create stronger and safer communities and can prevent violence before it occurs. We need the federal government to step up to take stronger action and sensible steps to stem the flow of guns into our communities where they have wreaked havoc on our streets. With that said, we're going to now move on to today's stated agenda. We will be voting on the following land use items: Broadway Triangle Bartlett Crossing Development, an application by HPD to facilitate the construction of a 9-story, 100% affordable residential building with 29 units in Councilmember Ressler's district. 2300 Cropsey Avenue rezoning will facilitate the construction of a new 23-story mixed-use building and allow ground floor commercial use in the rezoning area in Councilmember Brannon's district. 35-01 Vernon Boulevard rezoning will facilitate the development of a 9-story mixed-use building with 107 dwelling units, of which 26 would be affordable, in Councilmember Wan's district. We will also be voting on the following finance items: Transparency Resolution Number 13, sponsored by Councilmember Brannon, approving the new designation and changes in the designation of certain organizations receiving funding in the expense budget. An expense budget modification that represents proposed movements of city funds within and among city agencies in fiscal 2022 to implement changes in the city's expense budget, but leaves the overall level of city funds unchanged. A revenue budget modification that seeks to appropriate new city revenues in fiscal year 2022 in the amount of $1.36 billion. The $1.36 billion of new revenues, combined with an adjustment to the general reserve, will be used to prepay $1.5 billion of fiscal year 2023 expenses in fiscal year 2022. A preconsidered resolution that approves an exemption from real property taxes for property located at 788 Fox Street in the Bronx in Deputy Speaker Ayala's district. The project is a 5-story building with 5 commercial spaces which closed in 2017 with a construction loan used to do a moderate rehabilitation of the building. The current Article 11 is expiring in 2034, and the sponsor is seeking a new Article 11 to match the loan term and a new HPD regulatory agreement. There are 52 units, and all are currently rent stabilized, with AMIs ranging from 50% to 80%. Next, we will vote on the following appointments: David Doe, Commissioner of the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission, and Robert Hogan, member of the New York City Civilian Complaint Review Board. Finally, we will be voting on the following legislation. First on the legislative agenda is Resolution 121, sponsored by Councilmember Natasha Williams, would call on the New York State Legislature to pass the Clean Slate Act, which would automatically seal conviction records after someone has completed their sentence, is off parole or probation, has not incurred any new charges or convictions in New York State during a set number of years, and the conviction to be sealed is not a sex offense. The Clean Slate Act would benefit more than 2.3 million people who have old conviction records, which often blocks them from accessing housing, education, employment, and other economic opportunities. This bill would not only help them and their families, but also our state economy, which loses out on $2 billion in lost wages each year because of the barriers to employment for people with old records. This bill would advance economic opportunities, create safer communities, and give millions of New Yorkers a fresh start to move forward with their lives. We urge the state legislature to pass this important and impactful legislation, and I thank Councilmember Williams for her work on this resolution. Today, we're also voting on 4 home rules messages related to pensions. New Yorkers work night and day to ensure the city keeps moving and stays safe, but we must invest in these hardworking New Yorkers' futures. The first home rule relates to member retirement program contributions for some members under age 57 who due to their enrollment dates cannot meet the 25-year service requirement for using specific benefits for which they make contributions. This bill would address that disparity and exempt members who are unable to receive the benefits from the requirement to make additional contributions. The second relates to automotive members of the NYC Employee Retirement System. This would provide automotive members of the New York City Employees Retirement System, or NYCERS, who begin their careers later in life with the ability to receive a vested retirement benefit. The third relates to allowing police, fire members of the FDNY pension to get credit for EMT service. This will give Tier 3 members of the New York City Fire Department Pension Fund who have prior credible service as an EMT with the FDNY the ability to receive Fire Department pension service credit for their service. It would also allow members to apply up to 3 prior years of service as a NYCERS EMT for their fire pension retirement, so long as the service years with NYCERS directly precedes their current membership in the fire pension. And lastly, the fourth home rule would create a 25-year plan for fire protection inspectors. It would also provide uniformed fire service personnel the opportunity to retire with a full pension after 25 years of service. It would grant them parity with other uniformed service personnel who perform essential tasks, including police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and other uniformed service employees. I'm very happy that the state is moving on these items, and I'm proud to support it. Finally, we will vote on a legislative package concerning fire safety. We all know that earlier this year, a tragic residential building fire at the 19-story Twin Parks Northwest apartment building in the Fordham section of the Bronx claimed the lives of 17 New Yorkers, including 8 children. It was one of the worst tragedies in our city's history, and certainly the worst fire in New York in 30 years. Investigators found several violations and flaws that led to the horrible disaster. If proper measures were put in place, our fellow New Yorkers would still be here with us today. That's why the council established the Twin Parks Citywide Task Force for Fire Safety, led by Councilmember Feliz. With this package of legislation, we are working to ensure that tragedies like the Twin Parks fire never happen again. Introduction 104A. Sponsored by Councilmember Oswald Feliz, chair of the Twin Parks Citywide Task Force on Fire Prevention, would establish a definition for the term self-closing door, so it is clear that applicable doors must return to the closed position and latch shut when opened and released. Introduction 105A, also sponsored by Chair Feliz, would make some modifications to the enforcement of Local Law 111, which required that doors providing access to interior corridors or stairs be self-closing or equipped with devices to ensure closing after having been opened. That local law also placed responsibility on owners of multiple dwellings to keep and maintain self-closing doors in good repair and made failure to do so an immediately hazardous violation. First, Introduction 105A amends the correction period from 21 days to 14 business days and requires the Department of Housing Preservation and Development to conduct a follow-up inspection within 20 business days following that correction period. Second, the bill increases the civil penalty for self-closing door violations to $250 to $500 and an additional $250 per day for each day the violating condition remains after the deadline to correct. Third, Introduction 105A increases the penalty for false certification of correction of a hazardous violation to $250 to $500 and an immediate hazardous violation to $500 to $1,000. Lastly, the bill clarifies that self-closing doors must return to the closed position and self-latch when opened and released. Introduction 106A, sponsored by Councilmember Shahana Hanif, would prohibit the sale of portable electric space heaters with certain safety features that are designed to mitigate the fire risk posed by operation of such devices. Specifically, any such device would have to be equipped with a thermostat, an automatic function that disables the device upon tip-over or overheating, and be certified by a nationally recognized testing laboratory. Anyone who violates the ban would face civil penalties that escalate upon subsequent violations. Introduction 131A, sponsored by Councilmember Pirina Sanchez, would amend current requirements relating to the fire department's efforts to conduct fire safety education and outreach for residential buildings by requiring that such activities include dissemination of relevant information pertaining to the safe operation of electric space heaters in residential settings. Additionally, the bill would require that any written materials disseminated by FDNY pertaining to fire safety education must be made available in the top 10 languages most commonly spoken within the city. Introduction 155A, sponsored by Councilmember David Carr, would waive permit filing fees for owners of one to three family homes who are looking to repair the damage caused by a fire and to correct any construction defects discovered following the fire. The waiver would apply to other dwellings in the same homeowners or cooperative association with the same construction defect. Councilmember Carr couldn't join us today, but we certainly thank him. Now I invite Chair Felice and Council Members Hanif and Sanchez to come forward and speak about this critical package of bills. Councilmember Felice.
Thank you so much, Speaker. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Councilmember Oswald Felice. I represent the 15th District, the district that was affected by the unspeakable Twin Parks tragedy. I want to start by thanking our City Council Speaker. Thank you so much for making fire safety a priority for this City Council. And I also want to thank all my colleagues who have proposed additional pieces of legislation to improve fire safety in the City of New York. Fire safety continues to be a challenge for the City of New York, for our entire city, but including for the borough of the Bronx, a borough that has been plagued by fire and tragedies related to fire for so many years and so many decades. We have so much work to do on the issue of fire safety. First, we have to tackle all the causes of fire, as we're doing today on the issue of automatic shutoffs for space heaters. We have to make sure that we're tackling all the causes of fire. At the same time, number two, we have to provide the tools for families to be able to escape in the case of fire. There was one tool that could have prevented that Twin Parks devastating fire tragedy. There was one tool: properly functioning self-closing doors. Had those self-closing doors actually worked, that smoke would not have filled the entire 19-story high-rise, and those families would have been able to safely escape. Had those self-closing doors worked, that fire in a fireproof building would not have turned into a tragedy wherein 17 angels, 17 innocent people lost their lives. These fire safety bills will help ensure that another fire-related tragedy never happens again. Not in the Bronx, not anywhere in the City of New York. These fire safety bills will help ensure that laws related to the issue of self-closing doors will help ensure that those laws are being scrupulously honored, followed, and enforced. These laws will help ensure that those laws are being taken seriously by everyone, by first providing landlords with no more than 14 days to correct self-closing door violations, but also requiring a mandatory reinspection to confirm that the landlord has corrected that self-closing door violation. And number 3, increasing fines and civil penalties for bad actors, including those that falsely state that they have made repairs on the issue of self-closing doors. Self-closing doors can save lives. Self-closing doors can save lives. They can protect families from fire and smoke. And for that reason, today we're taking action to make sure that those doors are closing and protecting our families. Thank you all for joining, and thank you so much, Speaker, again, for making fire safety a priority. It's a big issue in the Bronx, and we're looking very forward to bringing real solutions to resolve the challenges that we face. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chair Felice. Councilmember Remy?
Thank you. Something just snapped off. Okay. Good afternoon. Sarah Janne, Seydou Toure, Hawa Mahmoudou, Haji Dukure, Haja Dukure, Mustafa Dukure, Mariam Dukure, Fatoumata Dukure, Fatoumata Dramme, Fatoumala Dramme, New Maisha Dramme, Mohammed Dramme, Fatoumata Tunkara, Omar Jambang, Isatu Jabbi, Haji Jawara Usmani Conte. These are the names of the 17 Black Muslim immigrants who were killed in the tragic Twin Parks fire. Today is an important day for our city. Big thank you to Speaker Adams for inviting me. I also want to recognize the indefatigable work of Council Members Felice, Sanchez, and Carr, who have legislation on the same topic up for a full vote today. I am proud to work with colleagues who are proactively invested in keeping New Yorkers alive and safe. And a special thank you to Council Members Felice, Sanchez, Powers, and Public Advocate Jumaane Williams for introducing my legislation and for their continued leadership on this issue in the face of immeasurable pain and grief. The devastating and avoidable Twin Parks fire in the Bronx was caused by a space heater that was on for a prolonged period of time and then overheated. This may seem like a rare thing, but incidences like this are a leading cause of fires across this country. According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, portable safety heaters are involved in about 1,700 fires a year nationwide, resulting in nearly 80 deaths and around 160 injuries. This is a price simply too high to pay. We know we cannot eliminate space heater usage, unfortunately, in New York City. While landlords have an obligation to their tenants to provide adequate heating, this obligation is often not met, and residents are forced to resort to using electric heaters to stay warm. However, we cannot simply accept people will be put in harm's way because of neglect. It's time for this city council to act. Intro 106A will ensure that heaters are as safe as possible to prevent future tragedies by requiring all space heaters sold in New York City to be equipped with 1, a thermostat, 2, an automatic function that disables the heater upon overheating or tipping over, and 3, a safety certification from a nationally recognized testing laboratory. These essential pieces of safety technology will significantly reduce the risk of a space heater causing a fire. Along with Council Members Felice, Sanchez, and Carr's pieces of legislation, this suite of bills will address nearly every piece of the terrible puzzle that led to the tragic fire in January of this year. Together, our legislation will further this council's firm commitment to creating a safer city for everyone. Finally, I want to thank the advocacy and work of the grassroots community groups like the Gambian Youth Organization that sprang into action after the fire. Of the 17 victims, all of them were working class West African Muslim immigrants. We have to understand who these fire tragedies are killing. The work of mutual aid groups and connected networks of Muslim New Yorkers and communities in and outside of the Bronx delivered the care, materials, and comfort to dozens of families in need in the immediate aftermath, and still today. They've been tireless advocates for meeting the needs of those affected and addressing the root causes of this avoidable tragedy. I also want to thank Council Member Joanne Ariola, Chairwoman of the Committee on Fire and Emergency Management, for holding a hearing and also holding accountable the pertinent city agencies that continue to fail these residents. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is, I'm a lot shorter than you are. Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Councilmember Pierina Sanchez, representing the 14th District in the Bronx, neighboring to Chair Felice's district, where the horrible fire at Twin Parks West, Northwest occurred. So I want to start by thanking the Speaker for your leadership, for shepherding these bills with us, for Chair Felice, Chair Ariola, for